Food preservation is a science and art that has been with humanity for thousands of years. From ancient methods like smoking meat to modern techniques like freeze drying, we've constantly been searching for ways to keep food fresh for longer. Join us as we explore the fascinating evolution of food preservation, from its humble beginnings to the high-tech methods of today. Before refrigeration or even electricity, early humans had to rely on nature and creativity to preserve their food. One of the earliest methods of preservation was smoking. People discovered that hanging meat over fire or smoldering embers helped dry it out, while the smoke acted as a preservative. The result? Smoked meats that could last for weeks or months. Another ancient technique was salting. By packing fish, meat, or vegetables in salt, moisture is drawn out, which helps prevent the growth of spoilage-causing bacteria. This was a vital method of preservation for ancient civilizations, including the Egyptians and the Romans. In the early 19th century, another breakthrough changed the game: canning. In 1809, a Frenchman named Nicolas Appert discovered that food could be sealed in airtight containers and heated to preserve it for long periods. His method, known as appertization, laid the groundwork for modern canning. Soon, canned foods became a staple for long-term storage and were essential during wartime. Alongside canning, the development of pasteurization by French scientist Louis Pasteur in the mid-1800s helped prevent spoilage and improve food safety. By heating liquids like milk and juice to a certain temperature, harmful bacteria were killed, and products lasted longer without refrigeration. By the early 20th century, freezing emerged as another major method of preserving food. Before modern freezers, people used iceboxes, relying on ice harvested in winter to keep food cold during the warmer months. The first commercial freezer for preserving food was invented in the 1920s, and it wasn't long before households across the world could store food in their own freezers. Freezing works by slowing down the growth of bacteria and fungi, and while it doesn't kill them outright, it prevents them from multiplying. Over time, freezing became the go-to method for preserving fruits, vegetables, meats, and even ready-to-eat meals. Another preservation method that became popular in the mid-20th century was dehydration. By removing moisture from food, you make it inhospitable to bacteria and mold. While people have been drying food for millennia, think sun-dried tomatoes or jerky, the development of food dehydrators in the 1950s made it easier to preserve food at home. Dehydration is still widely used today, especially for snacks like dried fruits and jerky. And with the rise of vacuum sealing, it's even more effective at preserving flavor and nutrients. Perhaps the most advanced method of food preservation is freeze drying. Developed in the 1960s, freeze drying works by freezing food and then using a vacuum to remove the water through a process called sublimation. This technique preserves the food's structure, flavor, and nutritional value, while making it extremely lightweight. Freeze drying was originally developed for the space program, as astronauts needed compact, lightweight meals that wouldn't spoil. Today, freeze-dried foods are available in stores, from fruit snacks to full meals, and they're particularly popular with campers and emergency preppers due to their long shelf life. As food preservation continues to evolve, scientists are exploring new methods that could revolutionize the industry. High-pressure processing, HPP, for instance, uses extreme pressure to kill bacteria without heat, preserving both flavor and nutrients. Meanwhile, smart packaging is being developed that can sense the freshness of food and alert consumers when it's time to eat. From ancient smoking techniques to cutting-edge freeze-drying, food preservation has come a long way. But one thing remains true: food preservation is all about ensuring that food stays fresh, safe, and delicious for as long as possible. Food preservation has played a crucial role in shaping our diets and enabling food security across the globe. Whether you're enjoying a frozen pizza or snacking on freeze-dried fruit, remember that these methods have helped shape the way we eat and live. And there we have it, a brief history of food preservation techniques. And over centuries and up to today, which food preservation technique do you find the most fascinating? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.